The list of things your baby and kids needs has become ridiculous, and if you're like me and love watching all the baby essential videos, you may end up feeling overwhelmed and broke before your cutie pie even arrives. Not the best emotional state as you enter what should be an exciting phase of life. But don't worry, in this video I'll help you with some tips on budgeting for your growing family. First, remember that you don't need all the things as much as it feels like. Also, you don't have to have everything on hand prior to your baby arriving, and you definitely don't need months worth of anything. These baby closets I'm seeing are out of control, especially considering most people live within 5 to 10 minutes of a store, and delivery options are available for stuff to be on your doorstep within a day or two, or even same day. So why is everyone stockpiling like they won't leave their house for a year after baby arrives? Please let me know in the comments what's going on, because this is blowing my mind. Now, if you're broke and struggling like I was 19 years ago when I had my first daughter, take a look at this video for more specific tips for your situation. Regardless of your financial situation, it's great to start with a plan. Clothes and many of the basics are relatively affordable, but when you overdo it, it's as if your money was siphoned away from you without you even realizing. Creating a plan helps you avoid this. Include your recurring needs and their cost, including diapers, formula, wipes, and clothes. Include things that you want to spend money on, but aren't necessarily a need, like cute outfits and accessories, bouncers, activity centers, and also include the bigger ticket items you want or need, like a car seat, a crib, a swing, bathtub, and so on. This list is gonna feel like a lot, so go back to the reminder that you don't need it all, but having a list will help you get an idea of how much it all adds up to, and that will allow you to prioritize things so your money goes towards what will improve your parenting experience the most. With this in mind, try not to buy something until you actually need it. This lets you get used to your baby and test different brands and products in smaller amounts before buying stuff that you end up not liking or needing anyways. One parent might say a bouncer and a swing are a must, while another is perfectly fine with one or none. With clothes, it's fun to buy things when your kid grows or the seasons change, but if you bulk buy all this stuff, you probably still end up buying that cute outfit when you walk past it at the store and end up with even more stuff your baby only uses once or never uses at all. In addition to all of this, you'll keep your house much tidier and have visual space, which I find very calming. Get an estimate of childcare costs if you or your partner isn't planning to be on full-time duty. This can be pretty significant. Often we hear it doesn't make financial sense for one partner to work while a large chunk of their paycheck goes towards childcare. To this, I'll say that if you want to stay home with your child or children, that's one thing and very valid, since of course this is such a precious, sweet opportunity. But if you're doing it just for financial reasons, you also need to factor in your mental health and your enjoyment of working, or the lack of enjoyment from being home all the time. Even if 50% or more goes towards childcare, it can still be worth it. Also, that percentage difference between what you spend on childcare versus what you keep can go up over time if you focus on increasing your income and look for alternative childcare like sharing a nanny or using a family member that's available. Another thing to factor in is how much your insurance will go up per month for your new addition. Once you've got all the potential costs listed out, determine how much money you'll have to allocate for these things. For example, if you only have a few extra $100s per month to work with, this will lead you to stick to the basics, find lower cost options, and buy secondhand. And also review your spending to see where you can cut costs. You may need to cut back on eating out, entertainment, and vacations for the time being. Seeing things like baby moons and push presents can make you feel like you need this stuff too. And while it's all nice to have if you can afford it, it's definitely not worth going in debt over, especially knowing how many relationships struggle with money issues. The little decisions you make to avoid this will add up and foster a healthy relationship with your partner or yourself if you're single, which will lead you to living a rich, filled life. Look for deals on stuff that you buy regularly. I've seen Target offering a $25 gift card when you spend $100 on diapers or wipes, and ask friends or family and coworkers for hand-me-downs, and check Facebook Marketplace, as you can often find these higher ticket items half off or more, and some are refurbished, so they're basically new. You can then turn around and sell this stuff to recoup some of your costs. Sometimes it's worth it to buy the higher cost option if that's what you want over going the bargain route and not being able to sell it. With all this talk of spending, saving may feel impossible at this moment, but remember that somewhere someone is living on less than you and figuring it out, so you can too. You might need to get creative by joining no spend groups on Facebook, selling your car for something cheaper. Even though people typically want to upgrade their car when their family grows, upgrading for you might mean finding something more affordable. Having a cushion of cash available will always be helpful. As a parent, you could expect that there will be unexpected expenses and be ready for those with cash available, so you're not stressing when random stuff happens. It's also helpful to discuss how you want to provide for your children in the future regarding college or other savings, so you can get a jump on a college savings account or a custodial account. But remember that it's most important to establish your own solid financial foundation before worrying about your kids. They can finance college if needed, but you can't finance retirement. Establishing yourself will ensure that your kids don't end up having to financially provide for you in your older years. You may even have the opportunity to establish generational wealth, which they'll definitely benefit from later if that's a goal of yours. Becoming a new parent can be overwhelming, but with a little planning and budgeting, you can manage your finances effectively and enjoy this exciting new phase of your life. So congratulations, and thank you so much for watching. Consider watching this video next, or visit my channel to explore other finance and investing videos I've created.